We're at the Applewood Farmhouse Grill, which is part of the Apple Barn. So they start you off with apple fritters, apple butter, and apple juice. I actually even gave an extra of the apple julep apple juice for Xander. But obviously he can't drink that yet.
I got the trio. I got the dumplings, chicken, and the pie, and then I got the mac and cheese for baby, and then the broccoli casserole. What did Mark get?
Got the barbecue, bacon, and cheddar chicken with mashed potatoes and broccoli.
The vegetable platter, so you got choices of sides. So I got mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, the Alfredo pasta, and then I'm also getting some applesauce for this little guy, even though he'll eat a bunch of the other food. Like right now, he's gonna try the mac and cheese. Hope he can't get it off the fork. Tell us how that is, Xander. And he dropped it. Well, now he has his mac and cheese. He seems to be enjoying it. Is that good, mac and cheese? Yeah, it's yummy. So baby Sauce very enjoyed the Apple Barn, I think. Now we are gonna walk around and look at the stuff to buy. Honestly, the food I didn't think was, I mean it was good, but it wasn't like, oh my god. Like the mashed potatoes were pretty good.
The apple fritters were good.
Oh yeah, that part. The apple fritters and the apple butter, that was very good.
But I mean, the guy was ranting and raving about like, oh my god, the chicken is phenomenal. Stick with the Colonel.
That's kind of sad if Kentucky Fried is better than.
Yeah.
But I mean, but it wasn't bad. Like that's the thing, it was good, but you could tell I think this is more of like a touristy place.
I mean,
but I'm sure the apple stuff. That's why we want to go in the shop, because like I do want to get an apple pie, and some of that I think would be really good.
Yeah.
But just the restaurant was just okay. Mark,
And I like chicken.
what did you think of the food? What did you think of the food?
It's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, we just thought it was kind of okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything, but it was a cool experience and a cool place. And the price, I think for what you got for the price was good.
Yeah.
I think like any kind of
barbecue sauce.
touristy place where it's like, it's fun and good, but you can have better elsewhere. This is their new edition, so it's a bigger and newer, but then they have another location in the back, which is the original restaurant. It's the same exact menu and everything. It just depends on what you'd prefer. Normally we probably would have wanted to eat in the old building just because of it being like the history of it, but the problem is that we were coming around dinner time and we didn't want to wait. We were really hungry, and I know the other one is way smaller. So they also have a winery, which is right back there. So here's some of their vines. This is where the ice cream and bake shop is, which sucks because they are already closed, and I wanted to get some apple fritters or apple pie.
We're open. Oh, 5:30.
Oh, okay, well now we know, because we are staying right down the street from this place. I think we will run back here because I thought it would be nice to have an apple pie. But we're gonna try to go to the cider house before they close, because we're doing the little wine tour. And because if you go to 3 places, you get a wine glass. So we just did it at their apple wine place. Now the cider place is part of it too, even though that's not wine.
But
we're gonna check it out. And here is the cider house. So then up there in the hills you can see some of their fields, or like their but yeah, the cider was really, really good. Here, is this the original restaurant?
This is the original.
Here's the original.
So this is the store.
That's the store. So, but it's all closed. We didn't realize that that stuff closed earlier. So tomorrow I think we're gonna come back because I really wanted to get an apple pie.
That's the restaurant.
There's the original restaurant. The restaurant's open until 9. And actually that one doesn't look that bad either. Or that packed. So we're coming to you from like a month later. We forgot to film. We forgot to film an outro for that. Although I think I might, because as you saw in the video I mentioned that we were gonna go back. I think I was planning on maybe combining the videos, but that's gonna be a separate video when we go back. I have like a love-hate relationship with the place because the food was not the best. Like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best.
The soup is pretty good, and the chicken was pretty good, but yeah, everything else was just like very mediocre.
Yeah, and there's so many other places in the area that are way better. But now, again, them being their name, the Apple Barn, everything that was apple that they made homemade like that was amazing.
Yeah, oh my god, those apple fritters were like to die for.
And you got those included with your meal and the apple butter, but you could also get that at the shop. And then the apple cider was really good, and their wine was good.
Oh my god,
the apple cider, we got the growler, and then you could get it refilled for $10, and then we got another one when we went back. And this little guy is yelling at his dog. When we went back, we got another one. So I will leave for you to wait for the review for the ice cream. But yeah, I would definitely say go there and check everything else out. I just don't know if actually eating a real meal there is worth it.
I think you classify it as a tourist trap restaurant. They get you in with the name and all the different other stuff and be like, oh my god, look at this. But then once you get in there, it's just like, hey, the food is very mediocre at best.
So please like and subscribe and check back later for part 2 at the Apple Barn and see how the ice cream was.
Bum, bum, bum.